everyone, Tedrick85 here, and today I'm going to be beginning a new playthrough, and I'm going to be starting a game that I've been anticipating on playing for quite some time. And to be honest with you, I haven't even played this game until I decided that I wanted to do this as a playthrough on my channel, so hope you guys are looking forward to that. By the way, hope you guys have a good day. So without further ado, let's start Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh, I'm so pumped about this game. I hope you guys are as well. Yeah, I literally have not played this yet. As you can see, this game is made by Capcom. And they want me to press the A button. Oh, this is such good title screen music. I never thought that this would be a type of game that I would see myself wanting to play, but after seeing several streamers play this, I'm like, I gotta play this game. Let's go to options real quick. Text skippers off. Vibration text box low. Of course, language is English. Okay, new game. As you can see, I am playing the Ace Attorney trilogy on the Switch, which I ended up buying this on the, this game was on sale for $14.99 on the New Year's sale that, was on the eShop, so I managed to take advantage of that. As you can see, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is the first game. Justice for All was the second game, and then we have Trials and Tribulations as game number 3, but naturally we're going to be playing the first game here. We're going to start this, so without further ado, Episode 1, The First Turnabout. Play the first turnabout? Absolutely. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! ... Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Oh crap, we're getting right into this thing. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial would decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. ... Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Go. Handshaking, eyesight, fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant's name is, well, I'm Phoenix Wright. Mia Fey is the person that I work under. And, of course, my client is Larry Butz. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Well, they want me to look at the court record, so let's go ahead and do that. And her name happens to be Cindy Stone, age 22, the victim in this case. A model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Of course, we know Larry Butz, age 23, defendant in the case. A likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Mia Fey, age 27, chief attorney at Fey & Company. My boss and a very good defense attorney. And we get this guy, Winston Payne, age 52. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Cinder block. But no, the victim's name is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Well, again, let's look at the court record. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, July 31st, between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. As you can see, she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. And, of course, we didn't really need to see the court record. I mean, we saw that it was a blunt object at the very beginning of this, but I just want to show you guys that you can check the autopsy report of the victim anytime, especially during the trial, by pressing the R button. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Okay, let's go ahead and save. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain in the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. As you can see, there's the statue added to the court record. It's a statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Oh, that last one was a bad one. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Notice there's the passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Shouldn't I should stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I'm just gonna go ahead and save. One thing I do have to say about this game, make sure, especially when it's during a trial, make sure you save and save often. And I'll explain that further along as the game progresses. Overwrite, select the save data, absolutely. We'll be going for a little bit yet. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Let's save. Why not? Let's have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butz? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Whoa. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sartre to the stand. Really? Oh, this dude. Oh, we know all about this guy. Mr. Sartre, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers. Yes. Mr. Sartre, you may proceed with your testimony. I'm gonna be messing up voices throughout this. I apologize. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he'd left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sartre used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity in Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Actually, let me check this out first. Oh, I don't think... Okay, I know, I can't check it. Okay. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. We're gonna go ahead and save. And I'm probably after this cross-examination is when we'll end the video. But I just wanted to get a good start to this game, and then I will say that there will be more episodes of Phoenix Wright on Saturday and Sunday. So it's gonna be, hopefully you guys looking for that. I do plan on continuing the series throughout the weekend, so I hope you guys are gonna enjoy that. But anyway, let's start the cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Ray. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies of the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open a court record with the R button and point out contradictions in testimony. Witness's account. I was going door-to-door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know, he just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched it for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Taking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did Pain cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Let's save. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. It would have to be this. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes a time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? ... I mean, exclamation point, rather. Oh, that! Now he's starting to get nervous. This is trivial! With witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sard? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Isn't it? Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? And we are actually gonna save here. I'm gonna stop here. We'll wait to hear his revised testimony afterwards. That's if it'll let me. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Yeah, we're gonna save here. We're gonna listen to his revised testimony in the next episode, which I said will be Saturday, and there'll also be another episode on Sunday. Which, I hope you guys are looking forward to this series. I know I'm... Wait, okay. But yeah, I hope you guys are really looking forward to this series. I'm having a lot of fun with this game already. This is, like I said, I didn't think this would be a game that I would have fun playing, but... Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far, and I'm looking forward to getting back to this on Saturday, which is only a couple days away. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. And I'll be seeing you guys again next time.